it comes to Pumpkinheads, there are only two that I remember. Number one was Jack Pumpkinhead from Return to Oz, and he was not scary. The only thing scary in that movie was the Wheelers.
Come here, chicken!
But for some reason, they only hated chickens.
Number two is this man, Pumpkinhead himself. Here are 10 things you might not know about Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead was actually based off this creepy ass fucking poem by a man named Ed Justin. And the poem goes something like this.
Bolted doors and windows barred, guard dogs prowling in the yard. Won't protect you in your bed, nothing will from Pumpkinhead.
Creepy fucking poem, man. And that poem actually inspired a Misfits song called Pumpkinhead.
Something else you might not have known is that Pumpkinhead's original title was supposed to be Vengeance the Demon, but the production company changed the name, thank fucking God, to Pumpkinhead. Here's something else you might not have known. The little nut gobbler dog named Gypsy from the Pumpkinhead is actually Billy's dog Barney from the Gremlins.
Something else you might not have known is Pumpkinhead was Mayim Bialik's first film. That's right, Amy Farrah Fowler was in Pumpkinhead. Sheldon's girlfriend was in Pumpkinhead. Holy shit. Anyway, she plays this little girl named Kristen Wallace, and she's at the beginning of the film at Ed Harley's grocery store, and she asks one of the teenagers what the camera is, because she doesn't know what a fucking camera is. What the fuck? Anyway, she gets her picture taken and then starts taunting her little brother because they're making fun of him because he was talking about the legend of Pumpkinhead.
Something else you might not have known is that if you're a Friday the 13th fan, you might recognize the house in Pumpkinhead. That's right, it's the Jarvis house from Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. The cabin is located in Kelly Gulch in Topanga, California. This creepy building has been used in many other movies as well, including Eraser, My Girl, The Ed Gein Story. It's also been in TV shows like Parks and Recreation. And did you know that Pumpkinhead spawned a video game? That's right. After the release of Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings, which really fucking sucked, there was a video game released in 1995 for the computer. Like the movie, the tie-in game was met with poor and horrible reviews. Something else you might not have known, the star of the movie, Lance Henriksen, is ashamed of the sci-fi sequels they did. That's right, after Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings came out, Sci-Fi released two films called Pumpkinhead 3 Ashes to Ashes and Part 4 Blood Feud. Both films featured a return of Lance Henriksen as a spirit of Ed Harley. However, Henderson is embarrassed about it, and he doesn't like those movies. He bluntly says it in all his fucking interviews. Something else you might not have noticed in the Pumpkinhead movie, towards the end of the movie, if you look at Pumpkinhead's face, he fucking looks like Ed Harley, man. So Ed Harley is on his revenge tip, and he hires Pumpkinhead, basically, as a hitman, and that's really who he is. It's Ed Harley. Something else you guys might not have known is there is a reboot currently in development. But it's not going to come out anytime fucking soon because there's all kinds of holdups and legal trouble. Who knows, maybe someday Pumpkinhead will come to our theater. I hope he does. This is Doc Bullfrog signing off.